you're all together here. A very nice meeting all again. Last week I missed, but I know you are all very excited to connect to higher self and get the name, especially when we know there is somebody guiding us every moment of our life, and but we did not know. Suddenly we realize there is someone guiding. Someone doesn't mean who is not separate from it is of yourself in the much higher consciousness. But for our limited being, when we are operating with the lower self, when you are in the lower mind, we will feel like we are separated. That's why we are calling higher self and lower self. Otherwise, when you get there, you know it's just one consciousness. Okay. So that's why we are always referring higher self. So that's why it's always separate and it has a separate name. So it's very important that we get this. I'm telling you out of my experience. It's been like 4 years I started this course. I still use every day of my life. So in order to connect to every milestone that's in the practice, first thing you should not analyze and try to understand every step of the practice. All you have to do is just do what is described in the chapter and you get it. For example, the name, I'll explain how the way I get it. It's important that we get the name. If you get the name, that means you are connected. Once you are connected, all the practices that upcoming the weeks, they're going to happen very naturally, right? When you get the name, you know there is somebody for sure. So that itself is your concrete evidence for you. If you don't get the name, you will be still have a doubt in your mind somewhere, and you still feel like, oh, will I get it or not? Is it there or not? No, you will not completely surrender to the higher self. So you try as much as to get the name, and I will give my experience how I got it. So that so not everybody is going to get the same way. It's going to be so much different. Every person will be different. Some people get in meditation, some people get during the day when you are really relaxed mind, relaxed state of being. You may receive it. Suddenly a thought can pop up or something can flash, right? So my example is so before one day I read the chapter because I need to teach tomorrow. So I go through the chapter and I practice it myself. Right? So same way I read it and I just lay down on the bed. I didn't even do meditation. So I was lying down on the meditation and asking myself, please give my name. Right? 30 minutes it happened. I was just in that relaxed state, but fully aware. Didn't go to sleep. And you know how it happened? Like in railway station, that rolling letters will come, right? In big uppercase letters with red color. They are like rolling in front of me. So that much clear it will be when it come. So you will not miss it. All that you have to do is you have to relax yourself, be in that heart-centered space. When you are there, it comes to you. You are not taking it. It is coming to you. It is giving to you. You are just receiving it. All you have to be in that receiving state, right? Don't get frustrated. Don't be in waiting state. So since you were asked, you might think, is it coming? Is it coming? You like, waiting. Like how you wait for the train or you wait for somebody. It is not the state you have to be. You just ask and you just go into your heart center. Relax. If you cannot really focus on heart center, just gentle observing or natural normal breath like anapanasati, it will come to you for sure. It may not come on the first day, second day, third day, fourth day. Do it till you get it, right? But first thing is, I know you try one time, two times, three times, you get frustrated. No, that's not the way you are. All you are doing is you are doing the practice, and whether it comes or not is the other side, your higher self. Your higher self is always there with you, there is no doubt, right? We are not able to receive it. So that is why we are trying to change our consciousness so that we will consciously know that we have higher self and we can consciously communicate whenever we want. Okay. So that is why I want to tell you, I know I have seen so many people with my so many different groups, right? From here, it's going to get a little bit challenging. Some people get the name, some people don't get it, right? And once you don't get it, after a few weeks, you may lose the motivation, right? So I know since you are here, that means you are selected. There is no doubt. Since you are selected, you need to surrender to the practice and trust on the Babas and the higher self, and whatever you need, you will get it. Right? So that is what I would just want to express, since I know a lot of people has concerns and not getting name. And one more thing, once you get it, it is strong enough. I know it will be when it comes strong. You are not logically thinking, you are not logically analyzing like name, right? You are not creating the name. It just came to you and you just receive it. Don't judge it, don't doubt it. Is it right or wrong? We know we start using our mind, right? This unified is not about mind, it's about heart. Heart doesn't have logical mind. It always, whatever it comes, it trusts. For me, it came one time. I just trusted. That's all. There are no questions asked. So that's how we have to be. So it is not mind, it's heart centered. It's all about heart. So once it comes, that's all. You should not ask questions. You should not doubt. If doubt means you're still in your mind, you still didn't elevate yourself. Right? So that's why if you still asking questions means that means you're still not connected to your heart. That is a check for you. Okay, dear friends. So if you have any questions on still the higher self name, trusting, not trusting, doubting, okay, you practice again. This all about love, this book, right? Through the love, you're connecting to the higher self. Through the higher self, you're connecting to the creation, right? When you connect to the creation, you know you're all connected. So in today's, this week, we will know how it's connected. Through experiences, practices, we'll get to know the very clear evidence that we're all connected with everything. There is, it's still one entity here. There is not like, individuals. Any questions on higher self name, on the practice? Good, very good. Very happy. Wonderful. This group has a very good energies. So I know most are able to make it.
Someone raised the hand.
Anusha.
Yes.
Anusha.
Yeah, hi sir. Hi Sudhakar garu.
Namaste, madam.
Yeah, actually, yeah, namaste అండి. Actually నాకు ఒక డౌట్ హైయర్ సెల్ఫ్ నేమ్ మీద. ఏమైందంటే లాస్ట్ టైం డౌట్ కాదు, లైక్ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు క్లారిఫై.
Yeah.
సో ఏమైందంటే లాస్ట్ టైము మీరు ఒకసారి యూనిఫైడ్ కండక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు నేను జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. సో అప్పుడు నాకు నేమ్ వచ్చిందనమాట. But because of some reasons, I stopped. I didn't complete the unified course.
Yeah.
And I rejoined again this time. సో ఈ వీక్ ఏంటంటే నేను నాకు నేమ్ రాలేదు, బట్ ఆ నేమ్ నాకు తెలుసు కదా లాస్ట్ టైం చేసినప్పుడు. సో ఆ నేమ్ వచ్చినప్పుడల్లా ఐఎమ్ రియలైజింగ్ లైక్, ఓ దిస్ ఈజ్ మై హైయర్ సెల్ఫ్, అంటే ఇది కదా నేమో అని వచ్చింది. ఐ మీన్ కాన్షియస్నెస్ తో ఉన్నాను, బట్ ఐ డిడెంట్ గెట్ నేమ్ దిస్ టైమ్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ మీనింగ్?
So you, let's say there are two people, you met a new person, you ask the name and you tell the name, you will not ask the name, same name again, right? You already know that person name. So now you know your higher self and you already connected, you already know the name. Why do you ask the name again? Since you are already...
yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter, you do it now, you do it after 10 years or 50 years. See, I did like, this is my 4th season. I only got once. And after that, I asked like maybe 30, 40 times. I never got it. It's same name, same higher self, right?
Yeah.
You don't need the name again. You just, say and connect to higher self.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
So those who got once, they will not get again. Even let's say you got the first day or second day, you will not get again the third or fourth day. If you have doubt, unless you still don't trust it, it may be given to you again. Once you fully trust it, it will not come back again. You know it is, higher self name.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Master. Yeah, I think that's a good question. Thank you very much. Okay, friends, so let's go into the third week practice. So I hope you have the book or the PDF read. It's communicating with the safeguards. The most important for everyone, it is needed, right? Those who got the name or those who didn't get the name, you have to practice this one. This is going to change your life from today onwards. Because during the day, so we do 1 hour meditation or 2 hour meditation or 3 hours. And during the day, we will have a lot of problems, right? We meet people, we meet a lot of people who go in different situations and different places. When you come back from the place or situation of people, our energies change, our mood changes, and we don't know why it happens. Right? Every day, we are in a good mood. After some time, things suddenly change. Right? We go into frustration or we go into anger. So that is because you are connecting to some other uninvited energies, and that is changing your consciousness. Okay, from today onwards, it's going to stop in your life. And how, we'll see. It's called communicating with the safeguards. So as we said, we are all one being connected energetically with everything. So others' thoughts can influence you, right? When it influences you, how do you connect to your higher self? Because we are connecting to higher self, and we are saying other thoughts also can influence you. That means when you ask higher self name and or some other guidance, we don't know whether it came from higher self or it came from some other influence. So safeguarding you from other influences, as the practice has given in this third week. Okay, it is also called closing aura. We know our aura can be influenced by so many different ways. So this is called, we can also say cleaning aura or closing aura, keeping aura very clean. The moment your aura is very clean, you will not have external influences on you. You'll be peaceful. Let's say you did 2 hours meditation, you are in peace and very loving and joyful state. If your aura can be in the same state throughout the day, you will maintain that joy and love throughout the day. Okay, Babaji has given very beautiful practice. The most loved practice for me, I still use every day of my life, even I do multiple times a day. So this, if you can take this practice and implement it, it can immensely help you in keeping your energies and consciousness in a very joyful state. I will not go through entire chapter, but I'll read through some of the highlighted lines and try to give you the practice. Right? Now we all know our higher self name, those who got it. You got it, trust it. Those who did not get, I'm telling you, please trust me, at least for now. I trust the Babaji and the book. You have a higher self, okay, but you're yet to get the name. That's all you are doing it. But you will get it today or tomorrow, right? So that means you have an intimate connection to the higher self now. Okay. Now, what is that next? Okay. For years, your higher self is always there with you in every minute of your life, guiding you, but we did not know, we are not able to receive the signal, or we are not able to recognize it. Now we recognized. Suddenly, you have somebody who is guiding you every step of your life, like, you got your own guru now. Okay, kind of guiding guru. Okay, it has always been part of you, helping and directing, guiding, and nudging and prodding you. Yet you did not hear it, but now we know. Now you know, right? Okay, soon you will start focusing attention on these messages. Okay, there are a lot of messages that we're gonna get from higher self that you'll get to know in the upcoming weeks. But first, you must develop some safeguards. Before we dive deeper into it, we must develop the safeguards. We should make sure that we are only connected to the higher self, not anybody else. Okay, that is the first safeguard, deals with our uninvited influences. It's called uninvited influences, some other influence. We did not invite, it just came to us. Since we're all connected, so as we say, it's one energy, energy is connected, everything, we're all connected. So it is possible for other people to influence your thoughts. Those people may or may not be living. Okay, it could be some living beings or may not be living beings. in the physical world or maybe some other world. They may be part of the vast spiritual worlds, right? Around, they could be anywhere in this planet or other planets. They still can influence you. Okay. And so what happens? That thoughts will invade our aura, the field of energy, right? And influence our thoughts. The thoughts, those uninvited influences feed us, can be helpful or harmful. Maybe those thoughts may be helpful or harmful, but we don't want that. We want to make sure our guidance comes from only our higher self, not any other source. We cannot trust other sources. They can mislead you. Okay, they could be negative or positive, or fearful or cheerful, even okay, ingenious. We are not trusting any other sources. You can never be sure of they are appropriate. Only the thoughts that come from a higher self are reliable. Okay. But now, how do you know whether the thoughts are coming from higher self or other source? We don't have the way to recognize, right? Or to stop it. Most of us cannot tell the difference yet between the thoughts of uninvited influence or the higher self. Okay, we are not yet there to recognize the thoughts are from higher self or uninvited influences. Since we are a masters of our own self, the remedy is quite easy. You simply close your aura to all except your higher self. This is a remedy that Babaji is giving. All you have to do is close your aura to all except your higher self. Okay? You are closing the doors, only allowing higher self. That means anything that comes to you should come from higher self. This is the very first important lesson this week. Whenever you go into these are the places, whenever you go out, whenever you meet new people, or whenever you go into crowds, even when you go to office, most importantly, yes, whenever you go to office, before going to office, close your aura. During the day, whenever you remember, okay, even when you are in meetings, if it is casual meeting is fine, but whenever there is some issues or some other meetings that you are meeting and people are in frustration mode, you must close your aura. This is going to change a big way. When you try this tomorrow and see how much difference it's going to make in your state of being. Okay. So whenever you go to some negative situations or some sad situation, nearby accidents or any other places, all you have to do is before you go there, you have to close your aura. How do you close your aura? Yes, here it is. I close my aura to all except my higher self. So we'll put this in the chat after WhatsApp group, but this is given in the book, and also I'm repeating. I am closing my aura to all except my higher self. It's just one sentence, very easy to remember too. Okay, say it all whenever you feel like you are a negative atmosphere. Okay, such as sick people or accidents or troubled person or frustrated people. Okay, whenever you are around them, close your aura. Because I do in my every day of life, whenever I go outside, whenever I meet new people, whenever I go to new places, whenever I go to parties, I definitely make sure that I repeat this sentence and make sure I am aware throughout those meetings. Okay. This week you can say these words to close your aura too often. After this week practice, the times when you need to close your aura will be clear. Okay. In upcoming weeks, we will know whether you have uninvited influence or not. That practice will be given. For now, what you do, just keep doing this, closing your aura. Right? So when do you have to do it? Whenever you go out, whenever you meet people, whenever you meet some accidents, or whenever you think you are in a negative atmosphere, whenever you think there are troubled people around you, just close your aura and immediately see the difference within you. A big difference within you. Okay. So these influences has come and gone in most of our life. They have influenced your thinking and your actions for ages. Well, those influences are now going to stop. They must stop if you to experience your higher self clearly. So this is what Baba is saying. If you really want to experience your higher self, those influences has to stop. Otherwise, you cannot really experience and you cannot really get the true guidance from the higher self. Okay, so they must stop. If you really want a new life of happiness, abundance is to flow easily and effortlessly into your life. To clear your aura of any unintendedness, you begin each of daily periods. Okay, there is a way to close aura, right? Closing aura, one is first thing, and second is it's called clearing your aura. Let's say you already went to some parties, you are coming out of the party. Okay, you are not feeling well. So what you do, you aura is kind of influenced. There's so many other energies in your aura. How do you clear it? There are like 5 lines that you have to remember. Initially write it down, and then as you practice more and more, you'll remember those 5 lines. Okay, these words are I'm reading slowly and steadily. Everybody please pay attention. So this is how you clear aura. There is second practice, clearing aura. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light. You are each whole and healed. You are each created as love and light, and you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go, and I ask my higher self, if you get the name higher self, say the name. I ask my higher self and repeat the name to take you there. Okay? And each of you go in peace. These 5 lines you need to remember, and we will make sure we'll put that in the chat and WhatsApp group. So these are the lines to clear your aura. Okay, first thing is closing aura, and the second thing is clearing aura. Clear aura using these words. Okay, I repeat one more time, but I will also do the guided meditation today, so we will see how to do that. But for now, try to write it down or remember it. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light. You are each whole and healed. You are each created as love and light, and you are still love and light. You are each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You each have no perfect place to go, and I ask my higher self to take you there now. Each of you go in peace. Is that clear? Okay. And one more thing, when you think you are frustrated or when you think there is an unintended influence, don't hate them. Okay. Send love to those unintended influence. They are also somebody like you. They are also in big trouble. We want to help them by sending our love, but we don't want their influence on us. That's all we wanted. Okay. We also love that unintended influences equally, but we don't want that influence on us. Okay. There are also somebody like you or somebody's energies who are in the trouble, who don't know what they're doing, right? So have that love and compassion for them. So send your love and light to that in unintended influences, and it will be beautiful. Okay, this is the one practice, and because this week we have 3 practices, so you have to really give your 100% effort. Okay, there is another safeguard to learn this week. That safeguard will be given to you by your higher self. That safeguard is not given in the book. It will be directly given to you by your higher self. Okay. It's called higher self signal. Okay. It's called higher self signal. How do you get the signal? All you have to do is we sit for meditation, close your eyes and go into heart center. Focus, gentle focus on your heart and feel the love for yourself and everything and feel that love pulsation. When you feel it, ask your higher self. And what do you have to ask? My dear higher self, please give me your signal now. Okay. Please give me your signal now. You have to say the name. Let's say my higher self is some Balka something. Oh, my dear higher self, Balka, please give me my signal now. So what you do, just ask and just be in that heart centered, and you get the signal in so many different ways. And some of those different ways is given here, but you can also get something else. Okay. It is basically a physical signal. In your body, there will be some movements. Very gentle movements, very pleasant movement. Okay. It can be movement of head. Your head can move slowly. You will not consciously move it. It will move by itself. And it will be very interesting. Okay, entire upper body, your entire upper body can move, or of the fingers, arms, legs. Okay, it is important to sit so that you sit you comfortably and relaxed so that your body can move by itself, move itself. Okay, it may even be a movement of your you're used to, such as fluttering eyelids, or it could be a sensation someplace. Some other places it could be sensations like in a gentle cares or heart tinglings, or it could be vision. It could get in a short vision for you, or either clear picture or some light. These are different possibilities that you may get, but it could some other signal also may come apart from what is described here. Okay, or you may also sometimes hear. That is also your signal. Okay, but how do you make sure that is a signal that you got it or not? There's only two possibilities. Remember this. This is how you have to identify whether it's a signal or not. Okay. The first is the signal must be pleasant. It cannot be painful. It cannot be irritating. It cannot be discomfortable. It should be pleasant. Second is, and the signal must be given whenever you ask, not other time. It should come whenever you ask. Second thing, it should be pleasant. If these two conditions are satisfied, that is your signal. Okay, because we need the signal, like how you need the name in upcoming weeks. Without this signal, you cannot go ahead with the communication. So your higher self is telling, I'm ready to communicate. We are all connected now. Now ask whatever your questions, whatever your doubts. That is when you start the interaction, communication with higher self. In order to start the interaction, you need the signal. Your higher self is signal telling you that yes, we are all connected and you do not have any other influences. You are safe to talk to me. You understand? So that your signal and you both are connected, safe to start your communication. So that is why your higher self is giving you signal. Okay. That means you are also receiving whatever is coming from the higher self. Okay. Now the communication is going to be bidirectional. Okay. And you are aware of that. Okay. So these three practice. One is closing aura, second is clearing aura, third is higher self signal. These three practices we are going to do this week. So I request and recommend all of you practice at least twice a day so that you get used to it and you become comfortable with the signal and the closing aura and clearing aura. Okay. So, and we all have the practice before you go to bed. When you went to bed, every week you have some other practice. This week, when you go to bed, practice the words to clear your aura before going to bed. Clear your aura of uninvited influences, and then 3 of the nights this week, unify yourself with the God. How do you unify with the God? By saying God qualities, and know you are also have those qualities, and also send your love and light whomever you think of, and you must do that, sending that love and light to whomever you think of throughout the day. Okay, and during the day also, Babaji is also, and during the day this week, you can continue to send love and light to anyone or anything whenever it occurs to you. This is a practice that you want to develop. This practice has to be developed. As far as you give, so shall you receive. Because as you give and you receive, right? So if you give love and you receive more love, if you share knowledge, you get more knowledge. That's how things work in the universe. Give love out in your thoughts. Don't be surprised when it come back to you in a least expected way. Okay. That is this week practice. It is communicating with the safeguards. These safeguards are very important. Otherwise, if you ask something and you get some guidance, and that will lead you into big troubles. I have seen some people in my life, even through unified, they asked something and they did the instructions and that went totally wrong. So if things don't want to go a wrong way, please make sure you practice this week very, very seriously and take this as a practice of lifetime. It's not just for today. In the out, apart from this unified, right, there are so many ways of clearing aura. This is simplest way. Just by your intention and the words, you are clearing aura. And the results are very instantaneous and it's very tangible. You can feel those results. So why you miss this opportunity of using clearing aura, closing aura, right? So most of the practices are like only clearing aura. They just don't know how to close and they just don't know how to recognize it. Here Babaji has given how to recognize it too. That will come up in the upcoming weeks. For now, we are closing aura, clearing aura, and getting the higher self signal. So that is this week practice masters. So you must read the book, go line by line, each word and each sentence, try to understand and resonate with that. See what Babaji is trying to say. Okay. And then note down those lines of clearing aura because there is a 5 lines. And once you remember it, and you can use that whenever you want. Okay, dear friends. So any questions before we go into the meditation? Yes.
It's me, Nadesh. I
Yeah.
have a question.
Yeah.
So, when we say that we closing the aura to all except my ourself is, for example, there is one other master also asked a question. How about we often talk about a master trying to guide us. It might be a
Yeah.
higher self, it might be an external master
Yeah.
would be talking. So how would that communication influence?
So it must come through your higher self. Any other masters I know, we have a lot of other masters. So your first source of contact is your higher self, and any masters or gurus or anybody you think they come through the higher self.
So it will, or they would be communicating through our higher self only.
Yeah. So your higher self has connection to everything in the creation. It has all the knowledge that you want. So we are our one source of point is our higher self. So anybody masters, anybody come, they will always come through higher self.
Beautiful, Anna. It's good to know. Thank you.
Thank
Anima
Yeah.
Garu has also raised her hand.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hi. I follow a guru, and we were told to create a direct connection with our guru.
Yeah.
Um, and so now you're saying that we have to go through our higher self.
Yeah.
Is that are we
See, we are not separating it. It's as I told, it's one thing, right? It's one energy. But at a conscious when so your higher self and you, if you look at it, it's not separate. Your highest state of consciousness, you're calling your higher self. Okay.
okay?
You should connect to your guru when you went to that higher self level, right?
Okay.
Right now, with our limited mind, the consciousness that we are right now, we are saying higher self as a separate being. When you go into very deep state of meditation and that love, you become that higher self. You understand? From that higher self, you ask anything else, it will come to you.
So I had a quick question, Sudhakar Garu. Is that called channeling? Is that where the term channeling fits in?
Yes, yes.
So it was always through the higher self.
Yeah. So we also have this channeling in the later chapters. So it will tell you how to channel and you will see that how the channeling works.
Okay.
And in my earlier batches, a lot of people did channeling. That is also one of the practice that is given.
Okay.
It comes in different ways, but it's channeling. Your higher self will confirm that yes, you are connected to somebody, you are ready to communicate, and it is safe,
Mm.
right? Come to means you're not creating a barrier. Higher self is telling yes, you can connect and talk to this person or channel it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one more question. So for the signal that you just mentioned, that our higher self will give us a signal,
Yeah.
and it'll be every time we ask, we'll
Yes.
get a signal back.
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
that's true.
Because, okay.
And
So
and
name we'll get only once, but signal every time we ask, we'll get a signal.
yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So higher self has nothing to do but just wait for us to ask and then keep giving us our guidance.
Yeah.
That's
It's
nice.
going to
Somebody
It's going to be really
I
beautiful,
just
right?
got a
You can
confusion now.
communicate to higher self every day and get the guidance, and
Wow, that'll be nice.
how beautiful
Is
it
there
is.
a difference, sir? Is there a difference between channeling, the signaling, and asking for a name? No, I'm getting confused because somebody asked that question. Because I thought like asking for a higher self name and asking for signal from the higher self is the same, right? Both.
It is not same. See, now you are saying higher self. The higher self itself has a name, right? That's how do I
Okay.
call you now, madam, or some no? I use some
Yeah.
props, right? Instead of using that, I use your name to call you. So when you have that name, you just call the higher self with that name. To call the higher self, you're getting the name. That
Okay.
higher consciousness itself has a name. So you're referring with the name, like how I have my name, right?
Hmm.
So
So what is the
so
difference?
you are trying to know that there is a name for a higher self and you are using that name to call. And this signal is like whether you are connected to higher self and are you reaching the higher self information. So this signal is going to be very critical in upcoming weeks.
Oh, okay.
Sir, you said that every time we ask, we will get the signal, right? Will the signal be same every
Yes,
time or?
yes, it's going to be the same signal.
Okay, thank you.
Good. And a lot of questions because it's all something new that we are learning, right? It's very simple. But when with the first time to master it, it's gonna take some time, and you really need to go into meditative state to receive that. Once you receive it, and it's very easy to use them in day-to-day life.
Sir,
And one more question, Mr. Pagal. And when we are closing the aura, do we have to just say only one time? Is there a one time is enough, or should we say at least 3 times?
One time is enough. At the beginning, you do it more and more, and as you see the difference, you don't have to say. But in upcoming weeks, we know whether do we need to say it again or not. Okay. So when you get the chapters, we will also ask, do I have any influence? If you really have influence, you get a yes signal. Okay. At that point, you will know you have to repeat or you don't have to repeat. But for now, you can repeat like a couple of times, one or twice, thrice. There is no harm.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, one more question. Like, if we want to close our aura to all except to our higher self, that does it mean that we don't need to invite or connect to any other master's consciousness?
It's not that we don't want, but for now, your higher self has everything you want.
Okay.
Okay.
So
When the other
in
masters
general,
want,
and
okay, it's not that we don't want to connect or something. For now, we are like not there yet to. And first of all, you don't even know whether you are connecting to influence or some other master, right?
yes.
If you just leave it for now, you mostly connected to unknown influences. So that's it. First,
Yes.
let's get clear. Let's connect to higher self and make sure we are in a good state. Then, as I told upcoming weeks we are channeling.
Oh, okay. I'm
From
not
when
asking for connection, for inviting masters and their consciousness. In general meditation, we invite masters and we
that
ask.
we can do, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Because
Sir.
here itself we invite Babaji and Patriji and we connect, right? that you can
Yeah,
still
that's
do it.
what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, whoever did not get higher self name, today's process, how we are going to ask for the signaling?
So that's a good question. You just ask, you just say that higher self for now. But if you have the name, that's really good. But we don't have a choice. So just say the higher
Yeah, I
self for
don't have
now.
name, so only I'm asking.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people will be, maybe a good amount of people will be in the same situation. But you try for a few more times for the higher self name. It must be given. All you have to do is ask and just relax yourself. It will definitely come to you. If not in meditation, throughout the day, be in that receiving mode, and it will be given you one way or other the name. Once you received, you will be really in a joyful mode, like, oh, suddenly I got to know my higher self. So it's very important for you to know that name, that you know you are reaching a milestone, you are making a progress. Okay. So thank you all for the questions. Let's do quick meditation. I'll guide you how to use this technique. Today we will not have much time, but tomorrow you will get like 45 minutes for meditation. So you'll be able to get the signal. But for today, focus on how to use this technique. And I'll just guide you. This will be like your template for you to practice from tomorrow. Okay, friends? When you're ready, close your eyes, relax. Cross your legs. Take a very deep breath. Exhale slowly. Let go all your thoughts, worries, plans, judgments. Take another deep breath. As you exhale slowly, totally relax. Take another deep breath. Exhale slowly and totally relax. Observe your natural, normal breath. Observe every single exhalation, inhalation. Be with it. Let us invite our higher self. I am inviting my higher self and connect to him. Let us invite Mahavatar Babaji. Let us invite Pitama Patriji. And we are all connected here. With your natural normal breath. Do not interfere with your thoughts. Let them come and go. You be with your breath. Be totally relaxed. Every moment, be with your breath. Do not think about anything. Be with your breath. Slowly, very slowly, move your attention to your heart center. Gentle focus, heart center. Experience pulsation of love. Let us unify with the God. God is light. So do I. God is love. So I am love. Experience it. Accept it. God is happiness, joy, and peace. God is peace and gentle. God is non-judgmental. God is all-knowing intelligence. God is abundance. Apply all the qualities to yourself. Always have a mild focus in heart center. Do not analyze anything. Just be in this moment. The space of love. Let us clear our aura. Repeat slowly the love. We are clearing our aura now to all uninvited influences in my aura. You can say it in your heart. I send love and light.
I send light.
You are each whole and healed.
You each and healed.
You are each created as love and light.
You are each created as love and light.
And you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go, and I ask my higher self, say the name, to take you there now. Each of you go in peace. Let's repeat one more time. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light. You are each whole and healed. You are each created as love and light, and you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go. I ask my higher self to take you there now. Each of you go in peace. Trust the process, dear friends. Just repeat from your heart and be in this moment. Feel the gentleness and peace within you right now. Let us close our aura. I close my aura to all except my higher self. I close my aura to all except my higher self. Be fully aware. Don't go into trance. In the heart space, be in this divine love. You are the love. No thinking, no analyzing, just being here. Dear friends, let us ask our higher self signal. My dear higher self, say the name. My dear higher self, please give me my signal now. My dear higher self, in the name, please give me my signal now. Keep your body, shoulders, legs, face relaxed. Be in a total observer state. Whatever happens, let it happen. My dear higher self, please give me my signal now. Just relax and watch it. Be relaxed. You are just observing process. You are not doing anything. Keep your total body relaxed. Observe it. Absolutely nothing. Now you get lost thoughts. Bring your attention to heart center. In the love. Don't be expecting anything. Just observe yourself. Let the things happen. more you relaxed, being this present, easier the process will be. Your signal is going to be pleasant signal. You'll be given whenever you ask. If it is unpleasant, irritating, it is not your signal. A body movement, any part of the body can move smoothly, gently, presently. It's not tingling, and visual, the sound also can be signal. Last 2 minutes, dear friends. Send your love and light to all your friends, family, neighbors, whatever situation, and everybody and everything on this planet. Let us thank our higher self for being with us and guiding us. Thank Babaji for being and giving this wonderful course. Thank Patriji for bringing us together. Thank everyone who participated today and shared their energies. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And whenever you're ready, slowly move hands. Open a great smile. Thank you, and thank you for joining and sharing your energies. Thank you for giving this opportunity to me. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Sudhakarana.
Thank you, masters. Thank you, Naresh Garu. Great work you're doing. And this is how you do, friends. So if you can do it yourself, it's much easier. So that you don't get distracted, or you can do, or you can also use this audio for as a guidance. But I definitely recommend you to do at least 2 times a day, first few days until you get the signal. Okay. I really thank you for joining. Thank you, madam. Vikshita madam. Thank you for
Thank you so
everything.
much, Sudhakar Garu. It was a wonderful meditation today. We had really, I was able to experience that thoughtless stage. I was not experience anything initially. I was at least able to experience that thoughtless stage, the calmness, the without any thought. Immediately, I was able to experience. That is a great thing. That is, first of all, a great achievement today for me today. And I was able to experience this guardian angels as well. Like I was repeatedly seeing 555. I don't know why.
Yeah. Good,
Yeah,
very
that
good.
is one of the message. Thank
Nice.
you. 1 minute, I'll just unmute. Swami's Devi, can you please unmute yourself?
Sir, my voice is a little bit grumpy today. Sorry about that.
No.
As you're mentioning, and I read in the book also, along with you, the signal will come, but that signal will be always the same. You mentioned, right? And what that signal indicates us? What is the signal is going to indicate us?
That is telling you that you are connected to your higher self.
Okay.
Okay. What is the way to confirm to you whether we're connected to higher self or not? This signal is the confirmation for you that you are indeed connected. Right?
Yeah, we are actually, from the beginning, we are thinking that with love, we are getting connected anyway, right? With the higher
That's
self.
right. Yeah.
So again, why are we asking? Are we doubting that we to give the confirmation to signal us?
So we are bringing all this divinity into our physical body and live with that, right? This is a problem, right? We are not able to unify body, mind, and the soul. So if you're able to unify that, you live as a divine being. So now there is a big separation, right? Body, mind, and nobody, I mean, at least some realized beings, okay, we're not living in that divine state. Okay. To go that level, these are the baby steps for us one by one. Okay, let us connect to the higher self. And are we connected or not? What is your confirmation whether you're connected or not? Right? You need a proper proof. This is the milestone. Okay, if you're able to get some signal from higher self, yes, this is one.
So thank you, sir. Thank you. But
Yeah.
we are talking about in a day, how many hour times we want to confirm, get the signal from the higher self.
You will
We are
not
going.
do in a day. You only do it when you sit for meditation or when you want some information from the higher self or when you want the guidance from the higher self, only ask that time. You will not just like that ask every moment of every 1 hour or so. Whenever
So
you need a
when
guidance, you ask the signal.
okay, so whenever I need guidance, I will in my heart, I mean, I will ask for giving my higher self to give me the signal. Then signal, I get the signal.
Yeah.
Mm, mean, if I have a question, I'm asking
Yes.
for the signal.
Yes.
So if I get the signal, what does the question, will that question be answered?
You can ask that question after you get the signal. You
Uh-huh.
ask whatever the question you ask, what the question you
Okay.
have.
Okay. Then you get the answer or you get the signal again?
You get answers. Okay, that's upcoming. Okay, there is a
Okay,
lot of
thank you.
steps. Okay, but that
Okay.
ultimate thing, getting the answers for the questions that you ask is ultimate kind of in the unified. Okay, to get to there are a lot of baby steps in because we want to make sure we are doing the right thing. We are not, imagining or hallucinating in our mind. Right, your mind can trick you in so many different ways. We are trying to go beyond our mind and connect to higher self. For that, these are the concrete steps for us. Okay. But good question, madam. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Radhika, madam.
Yeah, hello, Stakar Garu. I'm sorry if this question sounds silly, but since you said that the signal will be kind of a physical signal, like
Yeah.
movement in either our head or
Yeah.
our hands or something.
Yeah.
But whenever I asked for signal, like 3 times when we repeated it, all that I could feel is the energy coming to me. Like, my hands which are clasped, I could see, there's a lot of energy that's being poured onto my hands or onto me. So can I take that as a signal also, or just the physical movement would be considered as a signal there?
You can also take that as, but we are doing this again and again this week, right? If it happens at least 3 times, same thing, you can take that as. Okay, it's not like a name, right? It's like a signal. You every time you ask, it should come. So let us try again tomorrow. If we get the same thing, then we'll confirm. It is not that we are doubting that it's not signal. We'll do the same thing again tomorrow. Let's see if same thing comes, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. But for now, you
Sure.
can consider that.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks for sharing it.
Sir,
Yes, madam.
so actually I'm sitting on a chair and doing the crossing the leg in the down, but sometimes, most of the times I get knee pain whenever I cross the legs. So then I don't cross the legs and I release it to normal parallel ways. Is it
Yeah.
okay or it not a correct thing?
So our meditation posture is to cross the legs. Okay. But I don't know how many minutes you're able to sit. If you're able to sit 25 to 30 minutes to practice this meditation, that's good enough.
No, I am without crossing the leg, I can practice for 1 hour also, but crossing the leg gives me a pain to my knees.
Okay. Try to sit cross-legged. If it really pains so hard, then you can just switch over the legs or stretch gently and then cross it back. But without losing that awareness, not coming out of the meditative state, you can gently move your legs and then do it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I didn't receive any signal today.
Yes, ma'am. We are just doing first time, okay? So it will take some time.
Okay.
But try it again. This is our first attempt, right? We may not receive, but you will get it as we do it.
Okay.
And also
Thank
we didn't give much time today since we don't have time for meditation. If you sit for like 30-35 minutes, and I'm sure you'll receive.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Vijay Garu.
Yes, thank you, sir. This is Vijay Antony from Dubai, actually.
Yes.
Yes, I have been practicing from day one onwards.
Nice.
And today I was asking for that signaling. Suddenly I felt heavy goosebumps feelings, at least 2 to 3 times, actually. So that is a kind of signal I was able to identify. And last week also, I tried to confirm the names multiple times for that higher self, and the same name has been given to me all over the time, actually. That times, and sometimes I usually not in the practice. Sometimes while walking, also I try to think of it. Is the same name coming to my mind or not? Yes, I used to get the same names, irrespective of the time I'm practicing or outside. That
Nice, sir.
I was able to identify it. And the God qualities I used to do working in IT. Sometimes after the meetings I will get irritation. So I used to take the laptop and to go and sit and to practice read the books. Okay. After that, in that maybe if I'm going for the second half meeting or something, maybe my heart will be felt very light. Or else usually the irritation over the people will not be there for me to speak with them in the meetings and so on. So that is the thing, and every night twice he was asking us to practice, and I tried to do the same book reading over the night, and I try to do meditate. So if I do and sleep, usually I get a very sound sleep, and feeling very refreshed in the morning.
Yeah.
Consider if I'm not doing that, and I tried without doing that and sleeping also, okay, with exercise and so on. But that night sleep was not as much smooth as it is. It's usually one of the regular sleep. The difference will be there. So that difference also I was able to try to find it out.
Good
So
job, sir.
this is the
Congrats,
experience.
you're making a very good progress and very well connected to the process. Very glad that
Yes.
you shared that experience.
So I think my experience may boost other people's. Yeah, I was doing 1.5 years Anapanasati every day. So
Yeah.
since this came up suddenly, one of my master from the Buddha CEO team told,
Yeah.
Anapanasati is fine. This has been given to you means you must practice this. Maybe this is
Yeah.
the call for you to take it up, not to go on your regular practice. Something is calling you. So
Yeah.
practice that, and then we will do the along with that do the regular practice. So yes,
Yeah.
apart from that, I feel the case sometimes whenever I was in the lonely time or and so on, I could hear someone is deciding as maybe the second week onwards only that feel is there. Actually,
Okay.
something I think of making a decision. There is one more call voice I'm getting it. This is way we can try to approach, and it has worked for the last 1 week. I just trying to navigate what I felt.
Great, Vijay. Thank you for sharing that. And one more thing that I want to tell you is every time you go to meetings or when you come out of meetings, use that practice of closing aura and clearing aura. That also gives a lot of difference, because I do it when I go for a meeting, especially there's some kind of people, right? We are not judging them, but we know what kind of energies we experience when we go to them. So when I go into that kind of meetings, I know I need to close my aura. So practice
Right,
this and
master.
see the difference.
Sure, master. Because it
Yeah.
was told to not to go for the next chapter. I never seen the next chapter. I usually
Yeah.
stick to up to only the particular chapter for the week. It's better I tell,
Yeah.
let us get it comfort for the full and full. Then we will look for
Perfect.
the next chapter. Maybe this week I will practice this practice which you have suggested.
Perfect.
Thanks a lot
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
appreciate everyone in the team and the Omega
Yeah.
Pyramid teams. Thank you, masters.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's take one last call. Chaitanya.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, I have a question because I'm attending the morning session of 5 o'clock, the Elevate. So there we are going for Anapanasati. So is it okay to continue with that also?
Yeah, you can. Whatever other practice that you can continue, this all it takes. If you do it yourself, it takes only 20 to 30 minutes. Since we're doing as a
Okay.
group, we're clarifying questions and going in deeper. Otherwise, you can
Hmm.
definitely do at your own pace, and you can do all other practices that you are doing.
Okay.
But I can, with the experience I'm telling you, this unified will take you in a big leap in your spiritual progress. So,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you, Master. Thank you
Sir,
all
I
for
have a
joining.
question.
Yes, madam.
Is there any particular order, like clean your aura first and then lock your aura, or does not matter?
First clear aura and then close your aura.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, friends. Thank you and see you again tomorrow. Please practice it. Don't get demotivated. It's milestones you will reach. It's all about love, how much love you're pouring out of your heart. That is that much easier it is to connect to all the processes. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Masters. Tomorrow also will continue with the same topic, communicating with the safeguards. Thank you.
Thank you all.